Wow, we've had a hell of a show tonight, haven't we? Yeah, man. Give it up for your host, Jamela. Fucking doing all this shit, man. Yeah. Woo. Well, you never really know how high you are until you get up here, huh? Wow, and everyone's like looking at you, man. Make us laugh. Yeah. Because I was smoking on the way over here, right? And you know that you're high when you start jamming out to songs you have no business identifying with. Yeah, yeah. I was on the car ride over here and I was like, I be getting lit, I be getting rich, I be getting lit. And then reality slapped me in the face. I was like, dude, you drive a 99 Lumina on E. Yeah, you're not getting rich. The only thing lit here is your oil light, dude. Yeah, you're 1,000 miles over. Get your shit together. You're an adult. Yeah, man. I love this stuff, man. I actually, I did grow up poor, man. I grew up as a poor kid. My mom was a single parent. I had 2 older sisters, so there wasn't a lot to go around. But it's funny growing up poor as a kid because you don't really know that you're poor until you start sleeping over at other kids' houses. Yeah, that's when you start putting it together. You're like, oh, God, you guys' lights are on all month long? This is fabulous, fabulous stuff. Yeah, I do have a job, though. I do have a job. I work at a dispensary. Yeah, doing God's work. Yeah. And at the interview for the job that I currently have, the owner of the company that I work for, he looked at me and said, do you have a passion for cannabis, Mr. Castillo? And then I showed him the inside of my forearm, which has the chemical compound for THC. Yeah, and I go, I actually wear my passion on my skin. And he looked at me kind of concerned, right? And then he looked at over his employees in the room right over here. He looked back at me, over at them, me again, and goes, now that's dedication. Yeah. But he said it like he was criticizing his employees over here. He's like, hold on, where are your cannabis tattoos? Yeah, this joker just walked through the door and he's got them. You've been here 3 years, Johnson. That's how I knew I was going to get the job, because he said 3 like that. That was gangster. Yeah, I was like, we connect. He's like, 3 years, you don't have 1, you're fucking fired. You got yourself a goddamn job, Mr. Castillo. Yeah, man, because Castillo, man, I'm a Mexican guy. A lot of people, when they find out that I'm Mexican, they have a weird reaction. They'll look at me and go, oh, yeah, you don't really seem Mexican. Yeah, and I never know how to take that because they say it like it's this enormous compliment. Like, oh, yeah, you don't really seem Mexican. You look real sharp, kid. This one's going places. Right? I always wonder what they thought I was going to look like. Like, what'd you expect? Me to come into the interview with, like, a bunch of baby car seats? Like, hey, can my babies hang out in the lobby while we do the interview? Does that work for you? Does that fall in line with the stereotype? Should I have hopped over that fucking wall to get over here? Does that work for you? Does that make you? Oh, fuck. I'm kind of drunk and high, man. Yeah. You know what? I am a very self-destructive person, as most creative people are. And, yeah, and one of the self-destructive things about me is I like to date girls who smoke cigarettes. I do. Yeah, Newport specifically. Yeah. You know, the cigarette that kicks the shit out of all the other cigarettes. Yeah, I love those ones. And so consequently, sometimes when I show up at my apartment, I'll find my stuff thrown out of like a side window or the front door. I'm just like, oh, I guess we're having an episode of Cops today. This'll kill 4 hours. Yeah. I have friends and family who plead with me. They're like, Gabriel, wouldn't you be happier, right? Wouldn't you be, things be less complicated if you just didn't date girls who smoke cigarettes, Newport specifically. And I tell them, what makes you think that I want to be in a relationship to be happy? Where did that shit come from? No. I smoke weed so that I can be happy. I'm in a relationship because I need someone to challenge me. Yeah, I need someone to make me question everything. I want to question the meaning of love, my whole identity, my self-worth, all of it. Yeah, because we've all cast people aside, right? We just throw them aside. Why? Why? Because there's no mystery to you. There's no challenge here. And I don't even like myself this much, motherfucker. Why do you? You're suspect. You're suspect. Yeah. No, what I want is I need someone to go on a 3-day Coke binge, don't call me, don't text me, and just show back up at the house and just start doing laundry. Don't even acknowledge the fuck up. Yeah, have you ever fucked up that bad with people you love where you just had to show back up at the house and start, washing dishes? I'm not a complete fuck up. Yeah, man. I want to respect the mic. Thank you guys very much. My name's Gabriel Castillo.
Yo, yo,